Yo, it's your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. Yes, sir. I am live from STWF Studios here in Arlington, Texas. And man, we're going to keep this music artist train going. As tonight, man, we got two of the hottest hip hop artists coming from out the Carolinas. So we're going to get them in the studio without further ado, man. Y'all clap it up for my guys. Something like rappers.
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
What's happening, man?
What's up, man? Shit, appreciate y'all tapped in, man. Look, y'all see, introduce yourself. So we got, something like rappers, man. So, first off, you got to explain the name. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah. So, first of all, man, it's your boy Trell, one half of something like rappers.
That was it?
Nah, I was letting my boy Mo get in.
Yeah, I know he missed it. That's why he missed it.
It's your boy Mo Soose, the other half of something like rapper.
Well, it looked like y'all something like got it right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, I can run with this all day.
Absolutely. But yeah, man, as far as the name, something like rappers it fits perfectly for us because you hear a lot of artists and it's like kind of all they do is just the music and we don't just limit ourselves to that, man. I can speak for myself and for both of us. I'm a father, I'm an educator, I'm a husband, investor, coach, mentor, and a lyricist, right? So just out of everything that I do, I'm just something like a rapper. It's not all that I do, but out of all the many things that I'm pretty nice at, that just happens to be one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, toot your own goddamn horn then. Hey, I'm with it. Yeah. Look, let the world know.
You are watching a master at work.
So, all right, I like that. So, tell us about yourself, man. Mo.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
Mo, man.
You be calling it from that cricket service, man. You got
Yeah,
delayed.
man. Yeah. This is long day. Mo Soose, man, from Columbia, South Carolina, man. One of the best artists out here, to me, and to a lot of people.
All right, I mean, so we know y'all tapped there from Carolinas, man. Me being from New Orleans, the first thing I've heard about the Carolinas is, P.D. Pablo, bro. Like, the dude had the music scene retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I don't want no one find me for saying that, but let me retract that. He had the music scene retarded. You heard what I said. So, man, tell us about, like, that music scene out there in the Carolinas.
Ooh. Man, honestly, it's really a gold mine because of the Carolinas being so close and right there between Columbia, Charlotte, Raleigh, Greensboro, and just other surrounding areas, man. Like you get a lot of different sounds, a lot of different influences, but it's very organic and authentic. And North Carolina is one of those states where a lot of people are moving in to, from different places. So you have that influence as well. But I mean, down here in the South, we have some of that New York and up north influence, especially with lyricism, and sometimes we call it boom bap instead of boom bap because it just, it's got that southern swang on that bass to it and that sound that only you can really feel and recognize if you're from the South. And so it's just a melting pot, a big salad full of different things, man. But it's really truly a refreshing experience to be from the Carolinas and to hear it and experience and be in the midst of it. But
right. Down here and being in Columbia, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Being in Columbia,
I think he did. He must have had something good to say. You better have something
good to say. I was just saying, like, the scene ain't as big as Charlotte, and it ain't as popping as Charlotte, but it's a lot moving out here, man. It's a lot of artists out here in Columbia. A lot of events going on, stuff like that, man. And so to be out here and to be in the midst of it and hearing everything that's going on and seeing how everybody's moving is dope down here right now.
Nice. All right, so I mean, right now, what I know about the Carolinas is P.D. Pablo and barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm riding down, in the Carolinas, I'm coming down, they'll be like, was out there in Charlotte. You know, I was out, took a flight out that way. But long story short, I'm driving down, you know, pumping my Petey Pablo. I might look like I'm out, you know, out of space, you know, lost in time. But what is the barbecue spot I need to pull up on?
Ooh, there's a few. And honestly, I don't even eat barbecue as much as I used to.
Yeah, I don't go crazy with the barbecue.
The area that I'm from, though, you know, the spot that we used to always pull up to was Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue. So I grew up on that. So if anybody listening from the Carolinas, especially the triad and triangle area, you know, Greensboro, Raleigh, if y'all familiar with it, you know what I'm talking about. But I would say Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue.
Man.
All right, wait, hold on. I heard of Bojangles too out there, huh? Ain't Bojangles big?
Oh yeah.
Bojangles.
Okay, yeah. Now
Oh yeah, that's the spot, Jack.
That's straight chicken. That's
that's chicken. That ain't no barbecue, man.
Straight chicken.
All right, so I mean, so Mo, you know, tell me what I need to pull up on. Like, what y'all eat out there?
Bojangles. Nah, man, a little bit of everything, man, for real. Depending on where you go. I spend a lot of time away from home, for real. So when I got back, man, it's like Jamaican spots are here. The Chinese spots out here in Columbia, they always popping. The chicken wings fire, I ain't gonna lie. Pull up on Bluff Road and go to Bernie's, man. Get you some chicken or a burger.
All right, hey, you know, y'all, I rock with y'all with the Carolinas, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all fuck with chicken. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans, like we love chicken, can't go wrong with chicken. So, you know, I'm rocking with that. But all right, so you know, we gonna keep this thing going. So, you know, tell us about, you know, something like rappers. What is y'all genre of rap? We know it's hip hop, you know, because you mentioned lyricism, and that struck to me because, you know, to me, I think of the Nas, you know, think of East Coast and think of the originators of, you know, hip hop, you know, with music and lyrics. So, you know, how did that play into your music, your style?
It fit in quite, you know, organically. You know, we had a lot of influences, such as the names that you mentioned, but you know, with us being fathers and us being about our business, we already have a sense of camaraderie and like-mindedness, if you will, as far as the message that we're pushing, and what we're trying to do with this art and for the culture. And so, you know, from our different perspectives and our different backgrounds, you know, we're able to come together and really, you know, put that medicine in the candy, because a lot of people will hear the conscious rap or the bars or the heavy lyric talk, but we put it in a way where it's really digestible, it's fun, it's vibey, but it's also something for, you know, for everybody. Honestly, we call it man cave music. You know, only the real niggas will understand. You know what I'm saying? It's
right. Steady dropping gems. That gotta come back music.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, so you know, Mo, you know, like you seem like the Hollywood guy. You know what I'm saying? You got the shades on, you know, got the flag popping. You know what I'm saying? So you know, what part of, you know, how would you describe y'all genre of music? You know, something like rappers.
Our genre.
I mean, you know, just your music. You know, where does it fit in today? Is it drill music? Is it lyricism? Like, you know, where does it fit? You know, how would you describe your music?
It ain't drill music. Definitely lyricism though. Lots of lyrics. I'm gonna say this though. When you talk about like drill music, man, that's mostly like people we talk about the beats. You know what I mean? So like that style, like we can do that. We lyricists. But that's not, you know, that's not what we focus on. We kind of we're open creatively.
Yeah.
Like we don't pin ourselves. So I don't know if we can really describe it. You have to listen.
All right, I've heard a couple of, you know, I heard a couple of songs, you know, and you know, but you know, that's just, you know, just pretty much, you know, how it, you know, what is it, you know, when you know, just like listen to it, you know, because what part of the creative scale, like the production scale of this creative music journey, are you know, do you create the lyrics first, or you create the melody? You know, do you go through experiences? You know, like do you just, you know, talk about trends? So, you know, how is it, you know, what is y'all creative process like when you create music? You know, is it, do you do it off of experiences or, you know, feelings? You know, so which one of y'all want to answer that
I could do it. I mean, we communicate just about every day, on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and so, like I said, we're really brothers. We really got a good brotherhood going, a good team, a good squad going, to where we work on things outside of music. So it gives us a lot to talk about. It gives us a foundation to even grow from artistically, and to be able to, like I said earlier, push a certain message. But I mean, sometimes we'll have producers send us stuff. We'll have stuff already in the tuck as far as production, instrumentals, beats. We'll be on a conference call, a Zoom call, whatever, and we'll have concepts. And me and him will go back and forth on some ideas, and be like, all right, I'm gonna work on this joint this week. We'll come together in the studio the next weekend. And I'm like, yo, this is the verse that I've been working on for what we had talked about. And a lot of times it's come out like that. A lot of times it's just been like, hey, here's a joint for both of y'all. Make the magic. We haven't talked. We haven't discussed what we're gonna go. But somehow, some way, we done got into the studio and then crushed it.
Right. Wow. Those studio days when we get there with no material, just a beat.
Yeah.
And we got to cook.
Yeah. So we've had planned, structured processes, and then we've had like full-blown freestyle moments where it's like, hey, y'all, here you go in there. Yeah, here it is. Y'all do whatever. And we done came out with some stuff, man. So it's the process and the strategies and opportunities that we use for that, they're really endless. Like, we don't, like you said earlier, we ain't really limited ourselves. We're kind of outside of the box, and we're open to all types of creative opportunities and ideas to really, push that envelope for us,
And that's good that you all have that ability to just, just code switch and just change, different genres, different, moods, because, now you got to be versatile. You know what I'm saying? Like in this creative space, if you go, like back in the days when I was, in the 2000s, but, it was ringtones. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they didn't get on because, they wanted to talk for, they couldn't get a short ringtone. So now it's like, hey, you need to have the ability to create something, in 60 seconds, because for TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to keep, reinventing yourself and what you do to stay, relevant, because times are changing. Because, now, if you're not on TikTok, your music's not on TikTok, or you don't have something that people can take to put on the reel, you limiting yourself far as with the, exposure. So that's really, 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 really valuable. So Mo, what do you think about that? Like, how would you describe, what do you have to say about that?
You mean like the relevance on TikTok?
Like with these times, that's what I was asking, like, with your
drill. Yeah, no, times are definitely different. It was something that I had to adjust to. I've been rapping for almost 20 years. So when I started, everybody like really chasing the deal, because it would seem like the only way to make it. You know what I mean? But now the game is set up for independence. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you play your cards right, like, you in there.
Like my guy, now, someone can make a dance to your music. And the views. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's wide open. You make it catchy enough. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, like they can bop to it, dance to it. It go on the reel, like you blow up. It go crazy, yeah.
Right. So, to me, that's one of the challenges of being in this, this music industry now. But, how, just fast forward to, now we know about y'all creative space. We know about your process. We know about how you all come about your music. So, tell us about, how many projects you all had. Because I think you all had like, a lot of projects dropped this month or this past month?
Yep.
What we had?
4.
4? Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. We have 4. So I had a single that dropped. Mo had a single, and then we both collabed on 2 songs that we released, and all in the month of July.
Right.
All in the month of July.
Wow. So
rounded out July strong.
Yeah.
So what were those projects y'all worked on? You said you dropped the single. What's the name of it?
Okay, so my single is called Checks. On all streaming platforms, it's called Checks by Trell Brooks.
Right. And
So
my
tell us about
single
that
is
project because
my
I
fault.
listened to that. That was one of the one of the songs that I listened to. And I had my music team check y'all. Shout out to my music team. So that was one of the songs we listened to. And it was very impressive. I like the lyricism. I like the whole idea about the check. So tell us what was like that project. Starting that project. What were some of the challenges with that?
Honestly, I didn't come across any challenges with the song, the song was already within me. Like once I got the beat and I sat down with one of our other business associates, as far as like a concept idea and a hook, we ran through it, and I took it off. I took off with it, and it was very special because I mentioned earlier that I'm into investing. I'm into trading currencies, and it has served me and my family greatly at many different times. And so we're all grown here. We're not just doing this music thing to go to the elementary school and do show and tell, right? This we need to get something out of it. Obviously, we want to push this message. We want to be on the forefront of a different side of the culture, a different side of hip hop, and showcasing a different side of black when it comes to masculinity as well. But like we need to be getting some type of compensation off of this. And so the whole idea was like, here's a picture of me in my life, what I go through, me being an educator, me being a father, me being a husband, but also me being about my bag and me being about my business. Because at the same time, like everybody that I just named, as well as everything I'm a part of, depends on me to some degree. And I'm not saying that if I don't have a bag, I'm not valuable to any of that. But we live in America, and under any administration and any economy, if you want to do something great in America, it's going to be in your best interest to have that bag behind you. And so that's pretty much the concept of it. Is like, hey, this is me and my life and what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and how I push through things, and how dope I am lyrically. But the other side of it is kind of like I'm still about my bag, no matter what stage of life you see me in. This is just where I am currently with that song Checks. But understand, it's about the bag, no matter what I'm doing.
All right. I like that. That's been something I've been hearing for a while about that bag. Chase the bag. Get the
Yeah,
bag. That's the society thing now. I like that. I like that. So Mo,
yeah.
what do what was the name of your project that dropped this past month?
The name of my project is Hear No Evil. It's streaming on all platforms right now.
Okay. You like look all platform, man. What I'm saying? Just too cool with me. I like that, man. I like that. So tell us about this project.
Um, Hear No Evil. It's basically exactly what it sounds like. I feel like um, we're almost programmed to like push negativity like it's positive, and I feel like that's ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, Hear No Evil really comes from like really just people being mean and being ugly and acting like it's just a thing to do. And like and you see it every day. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to
Like,
Pimp. You said it has a great hook. So to your point, you're absolutely right. Because it's crazy now. You'll get more views from slapping someone in the face versus helping someone, old lady cross the street. To your
right.
point, like people sensationalize doing the bad thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and someone has to speak about that, and that says a lot about your character. So wow. I mean, so all right. So was it an experience that made you talk about, want to come out with this project?
No, literally, like just knowing what I know, seeing what I see, studying people, studying
Oh,
what
you're a
goes
people
on
watcher.
around me.
Okay, now that's why you got the glasses on, so you can see me, but I can't see you.
Oh, I study everybody. No lacking. I ain't got no time.
All right, I can dig it. All right, so that's out on all major platforms, man. So shout out to that. So what was this other project? Tell us another. I want to know about all y'all projects this month.
So we had the two singles, and then we released the joint called "Let's Get It." Right,
Let's get it.
let's get it. So
Oh
that's
wait, y'all got happy on that one.
yeah. That one's special. All right, that one's special. man, the joint behind that is really in the title, bro. Let's get it. Like I said, we grown. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff we gotta take care of. We got things we gotta do, places we gotta be.
But you can only get it with a with a curfew. You're a family, a father, so you can't be getting it at 2 a.m. in the morning, player.
Nah,
so
it's all about
it is different. So let me know what you're talking about.
It's all about. Look, I play into my strengths. Okay, if you hear me in my rhymes, I'm not talking about anything that I'm not doing. Right? I am an educator. I am a father. I'm a husband. I'm not a dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the streets. I'm not talking about guns, and I'm not saying there's anything that's wrong with it, because you need balance in hip hop. But I'm on the other side of balance, right? And I'm well educated, 2 degrees. I'm really in the community, really in the neighborhood. Started my own tutoring business. So like I have and I'm investing, right? I do that on a daily basis. So I have many ways that I, acquire, funds and set up what I need to set up for me and mine. But whatever that looks like for the other person, whatever that looks like for that man or that woman and their family, like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means to you, however that resonates with you. Like I said, you may not be an educator, you may not be a father, you may not be a husband, but you somebody living on this earth trying to make it day by day. Let's get it.
Wow.
Let's get it.
That's volume right there. One thing I like about what you said, what people don't understand is like, how hip hop has transformed into, gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? But back with the Al Green, like we used to uplift. That's what hip hop and music was supposed, was used for in the black community, to uplift us, not to have us out there, give me money, you know what I'm saying? And take this pill and do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's what society has made hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because the hip hop, the hibbit, the hop, the bang, bang, biggie, the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, make you want dancing. You know what I'm saying? Get on them skates and be like, hey,
that creativity.
Not, wanting to sit up and just, do crime. So that is, like, double salute to you for being able to articulate that and then say that in your distinction. That was very distinctful. Nice, I like that. So what do you think about that, Mo?
Man, my side of it is exactly what he's talking about, but in a way that if you don't have 2 degrees and you grew up in the streets, that balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, so 5 viewers. Hey, I always do this with all my hip hop artists. You got to drop a either a verse or something. You know what I'm saying? Tell us, what's your favorite verse? Do I got to hit the beat on the table or something? You know what I'm saying? We get a verse.
Oh man.
Hey, because I know y'all. I seen your Instagram. I know you be on there with the mic. Look, I can't put 2 words that right.
Oh yeah, that boy go crazy.
Something slight. Let me see. Shout out to the head nod, the toe tap, that boom bap, that stanky face that the people making. They don't know how to act, that old soul, that funky feeling is taking control, that perfect score if they're playing in the perfect pick and roll. Now here we go. My microphone was such a mega flow, loud and clear. Don't you ever fear what's in your stereo, your cell phone, your laptop. That's hip hop that won't stop. Grimy in the gutter, but it's wonderful up at the top. How would I know? Never been there before. Melodic blessings from heaven. They coming straight from the Lord. I used to live in Joko, but I reside in the 704. Small town niggas getting rid of stereotypical goals that bloat the stomach where hunger can grow. Acquire a desire for health in the wealthiest forms. The norm is not where I'm trying to be, where I'm soaring high. Amongst the clowns looking down, forever grateful for what I got, creating opportunities. Forget about the foolery. Only lived once and I barely made it to 23. Metaphorically, I'm a horror story. My inventory is enormous, gorgeous from the laboratories of categories in my dormitory. Writing while my roommate was snoring, inspiration blazing. That's all I got.
That's all you need, man. My freaking mic is over here on fire smoking, man. Like, nice. Okay. I like that. I like the delivery, man. Like, because to me, that's, one thing I pay attention to is the delivery, especially like in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? People, it's that delivery. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people lost that now because they so used to rapping in the mirror.
Yeah.
And so, Mo, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, hey, I hate you got to come behind that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know what to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
Check it. I've been on the wave and I can't even surf. Underneath the surface is strictly earth. Giving birth to a new era. Who better? Nobody. Who fella? I ain't heard of him. Quick to hurt your feels. Get you out the way. I was told the homie Trail wasn't about to play, so we picked the play trying to win the perfection. They just saying because they can't come up with a method to bring me down because when I was best, yes,
Hey, you know what I'm saying? The basement with you, man. You know, it's hard to be
I ain't
on
gonna
camera
lie.
and be on the spot
You
like
got to
that,
lay in
man.
these headphones, man.
But look, you sound better than me because I'm out to be like, I done came down, I done turned around, I done put that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, man. That's all I got. But I mean, you know, it's crazy what we just witnessed here, like what y'all said, you know what I'm saying? Like how y'all compliment each other, the yin and the yang, you know what I'm saying? So and how y'all view things, you know, like y'all perspectives. So what are some of y'all musical influences? Growing up, you know, like what are some of your musical influences?
Man, for me, I'll say, and this is when I started getting more into lyrics. For me, it had to be like, I'm thinking about coming up in high school. For me, in middle school, high school, had to be Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Nas, Andre 3000, Big Crit. Who else? Later, after college, you know, big fan of Nipsey Hussle. Like I'm listening to these artists, not even for style purposes, right? Because you know I'm gonna have my own or whatever, but just delivery, like you said before, delivery and what they were saying and their background and how they came up and how they're able to portray certain things and you know just very technical with it. You know, and a lot more, but those are just the people that I can honestly pay the most attention to when it came to how they were writing, how they were spitting, you know, how they had internal rhymes and double entendres and was still on topic. And like, you know, I paid very, very close attention to certain things, just made mental notes and with practice and stuff. So that for me personally, those are my some of my musical influences.
And one thing that, you know, all of those artists have in common, you know, their wordplay. You know, a lot of them, you know, delivers, you know, with metaphors. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists, some like to paint pictures, you know, they, you know, some is like with DMX, his thing was in his delivery, you know, and how he was able to paint pictures like, you know, he was robbing people with his dog and made you think that was you. You know what I'm saying? His ability to just paint that visual was just beyond. Right. So, and I heard that in your, you know, in your verse. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I can see that, like that's really dope. That's really dope. And one thing I like about that is, you know, to say hip hop is not gone because you know, a lot of people come in our studio and they would just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, play the music and just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? They won't have any you know, anything written down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the creation? Like, where is how does this come about? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're skipping the process. So it's really good to see y'all still have that creative process where it's like, okay, hey, come up with an idea. Let me write this down. Then let me, you know what I'm saying? Very refreshing.
It helps keep us sharp too, you know. It helps keep us sharp, you know. So we're always trying to progress and push each other to be better because, you know, if we're better, the product that we're making is better. And if all that's better, then it just comes back full circle for everybody, man. The listeners, our pockets, the streams, the recognition, the opportunities, the experience, the exposure. I mean, all of it. So we really work on it.
Hey, Juan, shout out to the gang. They tuned in. That's the music team right there. So
salute.
What up?
In the building. So I mean, you know, Mo, you got to tell us. You know, you keep looking in, but yeah, we're talking about you too. You know, so tell us about your. You know, we want to hear from you.
Man, my influences definitely 3 Stacks, Ludacris, Tech 9, Kanye. Love ya.
Hey, you gave me the Kanye vibe. So earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, I said what I said. I came here to do what I do, man. Like, goddamn.
Hey, you know what I'm here for.
But I'm a fan of Kanye because, you know, he's a pioneer. You know, he was the first producer to become rap. You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot about, you know what I'm saying, like your influences.
Absolutely.
You know, so all right. Might not say anything about why you couldn't rap your own verse on TV, though. You know,
first of all, hold on. Let me run that back. Hey, so delay in these headphones.
It's dead.
Let me run that back. I got you. Check it out.
Okay.
I've been on the wave and I can't even surf. Underneath the surface is strictly earth. Giving birth to a new era. Who better? Nobody. Who fella? I ain't heard of him. Quick to hurt your feels, get you out the way. I was told the homie Montrell wasn't about to play, so we picked the play trying to run it to perfection. They just hating because they can't come up with a method to bring me down. Because when I say I'm best, people come to me with all due respect. I think I go just as hard as you. Well, you can say that, but it don't make the statement true. Never mistaking you for somebody who means something, a good woman, all that I need, cousin. Y'all that I mean. I've been living in the Midwest restless, waiting on the day when I'm breathless, waiting on a breakthrough to make it all good. Father God, and later test me, I'm really from the hood. Put the pause on the quick, better pause and quick, because nobody gonna save you from taking these hits. And I'm really legit. Check the LLCs. Used to rock a FUBU jacket with the LL Bean. Backpack with the one strap pin in the pad. Man, Mo came a long way to get to the bag. Man, Mo came a long way to be unknown. So I gotta let you jokers know on every song that I'm doper than the coat that Scarface was blowing. And I ain't the type to talk about it, I'm gonna show you. And they really can't tell the revolution is here. Only solutions from here. Put that in whoever ear. The only man that I fear is who I see in the mirror. We ain't for everybody. You got to fit the criteria. And I'm out.
Okay. Now I can see your Kanye influence because I had to piss you off for you to just come off like that. Yeah, we nice Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping. You piss Kanye off, man. It's on.
They want that.
I like that. That was nice. All right. So, with that, I can't much come behind him. After that, we got to take a quick break from our sponsors, man. Shout out to Lil J down there in Harahan, help paying these bills, man. So we about to pay these bills and we'll be ratchet back.
Little J's Donuts and more. Located in Harahan at 1301 Hickory Avenue. Come in for donuts, savory breakfast, king cakes, and more. Check us out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or on our website, littlejsdonuts.org.
Yes, sir. We are back. Leroy, don't say the Leroy without the junior. I'm kicking it with my guys. Something like rappers, man. What's Zamp? Man, all right. Look, y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for the camera? You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all already Hollywood,
all the time.
man.
Yeah, man.
I like that. So talk about Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I got to ask you, before I ask you what your go-to meal, what's y'all favorite movies? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we ask you like right now, what's on your Netflix? What y'all watching?
Oh, man, I be binging stuff with my lady, so it'll be a lot of raw.
Oh, he will. I watch stuff with my lady. He trying to get him something tonight.
Yeah. Relax. Nah, it be stuff that she be watching. But me personally, I like the what's the joints called? Like the mystery type, the suspenseful type, like stuff that make you think. So kind of like sci-fi. A little bit of adventure, action film, but like stuff that make you think, like to have the craziest plot twist, like them type of movies.
You find out you be watching Harry Potter reruns.
I mean, not really, something along those lines. But if it catches my attention, man, and it's got a good storyline and a decent plot twist to get me like, oh shit, I would have never thought of that. I hate when movies are so predictable. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, All
right. So I know you watch Barbie with you and your girl, huh?
No.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
We're not doing that.
All right, bro. So it's your turn. I mean, so tell me what's your Netflix? What was the last movie you watched on Netflix? What movie did you watch?
Man, last movie I watched was They Clone Tyrone. That's the last movie I watched, man. But I'm more of a binge watch guy. You know what I mean? Like I'll watch the same show over and over and over though. Yeah. I'm heavy on Rick and Morty.
Okay. Hey. All right. So while y'all watching y'all movies, you're watching the show, what is your go-to meal? You know what I'm saying? Like, late at night, it's like, God damn, you chill, watch some movies. What's your go-to meal?
Lately, fruit. Fruit. Yeah.
Hey.
Fruit, bro. Yeah, fruit.
I think I said this earlier. Let me say it again. Bro, Eat fruit, watching love rom-coms and shit. Like, man.
Hey,
my man's different.
I'm different. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? The bills are still getting paid. What can y'all talk
That's
about?
all that matters. Run them checks.
Well, on a different level.
You feel me?
Facts.
You feel
Facts,
me?
man. But that's good that you can tell, you're in tune with the universe. You know what you want, and you're, because at the end of the day, I didn't want you to be like, man, you know what? Hey, I'm eating buku bags of Lay's potato chips, pig lips, and what I'm saying, all this stuff that's unhealthy for you. That lets me know, you're not ready for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, because you gotta have that endurance.
Yeah, I can't do it.
All right, I can dig it. So, all right, so we got, you've been on fruits, so, you had a bad day, you know what I'm saying? You can't be eating fruits. So, what's your other go-to meal?
Okay, so if I'm gonna go the other route, I'm just gonna be like, forget it.
Yeah, you just like forget it.
Yeah, so we're gonna probably hit up Bojangles. Maybe cook out.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Shout out to Dom, y'all team, man. So yes, the other day, I had interviewed an artist. She said her go-to meal was oatmeal.
Oatmeal? I've done that before. I've done that. I can't even hold it.
Oatmeal, like that is the boringest thing ever.
Try to stay healthy and full of substance.
But then it was like oatmeal with granola.
Super
okay.
Trying to stay on that.
I was like,
I mean, if that's what you love.
Right, so now, Mo, it's on you now. So we got, Terrell, he said his go-to is fruit.
Yeah, fruit.
And Bojangles. Only doing daytime hour because we know he has a family. So we know he ain't going to the drive-thru. So he's going inside.
Yeah, and that's like once a week if I'm feeling if I'm feeling risky. You feel me? Like I gotta make it through the week.
Facts. All right, Bo. So what's up? Tell us what's your go-to?
I do eat a lot of fruit, but go-to like late night, I still got my bad habits, man.
That's what we want to hear about.
I sneak candy in there sometimes. You know what I mean? Some little mambas.
Okay.
High chews.
Yeah, that's some shit.
But the diet is terrible because it is also like grapes. I got to figure it out. But I'm still getting up early in the morning to work out, so it's okay.
All right. As long as you had that work, had that balance. You're good. Oh man, that's funny. All right, so we're talking about your project, talking about your go-to. So where's your creative space? Some people it's at the gym. Some people it's in a restroom. I even heard one artist tell me it was in his bed, like bedroom boom. Like what the hell? Like you making porn music? Like what the hell's going on here? So where's y'all creative space at?
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere, bro.
For me, like personally, like I get the inspiration everywhere. Like I still go to church. My grandma's an apostle, and I play the drums. And I'll be sitting there playing the drums, thinking of ideas, and I can't wait to put the sticks down and start writing.
I would tell you funny. You sounded like it's like, hey, I still got black and white TV. You're like, hey, I still go to church. Yeah, that's about as frequent as having a black and white TV. I have not heard anyone say they still go to church.
Hey.
The most they online.
Yeah.
So definitely shout out to you, man, for still going to church.
Hey, man, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Oh man, I can't with y'all. Look, hey, if I don't make it home after this, I've been struck down, and that's it. So, man, before we get up out of here, man, it's been great, man. It's been great. So, tell us about some of your current projects. We know about what y'all did. This past project. What are you working
on? Oh, man. Should we tell them about the?
Hey, is recording.
Should we?
Oh, let me get the drum roll going.
It's a group decision.
Should we? Well, I'll tell you like this. We still dropping something every every 2 weeks, every 2 Sundays, right? So not this upcoming Sunday, but the Sunday after that we'll be dropping something. But we are working on something very, very special, man, with a very, very special producer. Yeah. So y'all stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. That's all I can give you. Very, very special producer, man. They're very
person going to the toilet and taking a dump and not having no tissue, man. Like you can't give me
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Very special producer.
Oh man. All right, well, give me this. So what's been the motivation about just coming out every 2 weeks? Because shout out to my godson, he's an artist, and he, I know there's challenges, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy, just coming out like this with different content, you know what I'm saying? So like what is it? Like, is this purposely done? Is it by accident? Like, tell me a little bit about what's driving this, this motion to go in, projects every 2 weeks.
It's very purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
It's on purpose.
Oh,
we move strategically. We don't do anything on accident.
You take me to school, church. Now God is on purpose, right? I mean, but hey, everything we do is on purpose. I like that.
I mean,
so
even to the point where, like I said, we meet, like we a real team. We have real like Zoom, FaceTime conference calls like every week to discuss, hey, all right, what's everybody's like personal goals as far as like followers or streams or shows, appearances, or whatever y'all trying to do, and we set them and we all work together to get everybody's joint in motion, and then collectively, I mentioned this earlier, we all play into our strengths, and we just found a way to come together playing into our strengths and making sure it benefits everybody on every level. And so Mo is right, it's super intentional, super strategic, and on purpose, because we will already know what's taking place next week, by the end of this week, because of the communication and the creation. Like we're very on point and on top of it. And like I said, this isn't because everybody's, busy with work and families and everything. We get to the point where we're so sharp in our creation that it's just rollout. It's just rollout. It's clockwork. It's just like, we don't have time to waste. So while we do have the time on our own and the time we do have collectively, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Nice. I like that. I mean, so wow, that was a lot, man. That was a lot. I like that. Man, like, yeah, like that's sitting into me, you know what I'm saying? And just seeing how, you're just saying like everything's on purpose, and it's like not many people, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like people come in here and they try to record. To me, that's not on purpose. You can't replicate what you just did. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't write it down. You know what I'm saying? So you just came up on like this is surprise success to me. So that's really, that speaks volume about, hey, what y'all saying, like this is purposefully done. So that lets you know, like, hey, we control this creative process. We can manipulate it, we can recreate it. So like, do y'all have any business aspirations? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you have all this success, you can't just let it stop, so where do you see this going as a business? That was a question.
I was trying to give my boy more a chance to, if you have.
Man, where is this going as a business?
Yeah, like you think merch, you know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all do performances, but like what's next? Content creation, like, videos.
Oh, definitely that. Definitely content creation. Staying on top of that. Videos, pretty sure we gonna get some videos out there. Probably some touring, you know what I mean? Some more shows and stuff, man, getting out there. Really though, be real with you, you gotta manifest. So we thinking international, global.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, I believe it. I believe it. Y'all got the work ethic and a process, because one thing, I'm really keen on is I want to see a process. I don't care about your finished product. I don't care about anything. Let me see a process, because if your process can work, I believe you can work, like saying like, hey, if you want someone to repair your roof, check their tools. You know what I'm saying? If you come in with a plunger, like, hey, this guy can't get it done. You know, so I, like I'm with y'all. I want, like I believe that, I'm manifesting that with y'all. Like, hey, you know what? Y'all can get on that level because you got the work ethic and the consistency. Because I always say, you know what, people fell short of with greatness is consistency. That's it. So man, all right. So, before we get up out of here, any shout outs y'all want to give out?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Shock the Culture, LYMG, everybody back home in Joco, Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to something like rappers and like I said, just the whole squad. It's shout out to God, man. It's been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It always is another day above ground, another day to do what we love. Those are my shout outs.
Hey, man, I was about to say you was educated till you went to your shout out. I want to give a shout out to my baby mama. Shout out to everybody, man.
Balance.
I seen a ratchet come out there, man. Look,
my boys down there in Joko.
Balance. Balance.
What's up, Mo? So tell us where, give me the shout outs.
Man, shout out to the squad, man. Hey, Dom, you doing your thing. Shout out to Kirk. Shout out my boy Trell. I love you, brother. Shout out to anybody hating. That's on y'all. Nah, for real.
Talk about the haters, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end on this. So tell the followers something, tell us something that your followers don't know anything about. Give your haters something else to hate on.
I cook better than y'all.
hey, don't start no stuff on Bino stuff.
Right.
No, I'm an amazing cook.
You're like, yeah. All right, I can't lie.
I don't know, man. Something secret to that.
You better not say you're educated because you didn't say you was educated like 20 times tonight.
Yeah, it ain't. I'm passionate about that, so that ain't no secret. But
you're like, fuck y'all. You gonna hear it again.
I mean, man. I ain't really got it, man.
He secretly want to be an R&B singer.
There it is. See, he knows he gonna have to go into the next room. His wife can be like, "Hey, you never told me that about you."
Yeah, for like one or two songs, like, "Oh, Trell singing now." We'll see. We'll see.
All right, well, look, hey, you know what? This is dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. Yes, sir. We just had another lit interview with these guys hanging out from the Carolinas. Something like a rappers, man. Y'all check them out. They lit. We lit. Till next time. Live from STWF Studios here in Arlington, Texas, and we's out. All right, I'm tired now. Yeah.